Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Comic Craft. This is episode 10, and I would just like to say a huge thank you to all of you guys that have been watching since episode 1. And even if you just started on episode 9 yesterday and are just jumping into the series, thank you so much for sticking around, okay? Because this whole YouTube thing means so much to me. And the fact that we now have a series at 10 episodes, that's double digits, ladies and gentlemen. That is something worth celebrating. So that is exactly what I'm going to do today. Now, it's been a while since we've talked. It's been a while since we've had this Comic Craft episodes happening, and that's been for kind of a good reason. I've obviously, you guys know, I've been away because of my tonsil surgery, and that has kind of incapacitated a certain part of me for recording. Well, I've been back on the recording grind for about a week now, week and a half, and the reason I haven't played on Comic Craft was because there was a lot of things that I felt needed done, and I just didn't know which one to do. And I honestly just wanted to get your guys' opinions. What do you like to see in a Comic Craft episode? I know Minecraft may not be your thing, and that's your first response to that question. But it's not just Minecraft that we're doing here, okay? It's actually a lot more than that. And most times, if you're watching these episodes, you're getting to know a little piece of me, because I normally just ramble on in these episodes. So I tell stories, and that's what I love to do about this whole YouTube thing. If you guys like to hear me tell stories but don't like to watch me play Minecraft, then put that down in the comments, and I will definitely take that into account and start making more. Now, that was kind of cool. Come on, you guys, even if you don't like Minecraft, you gotta admit that was pretty cool. I'm just saying, if you don't enjoy the whole gameplay aspect of it, and you guys just want to see more videos of my beautiful face, then put that down in the comments. I will take that into account. All of your opinions matter so much to me. But if you do enjoy it, put that down in the comments as well, and let me know that you're enjoying it. And then I will keep making content of the games or slash content, like videos slash vlogs, that you guys enjoy. Let's just jump right into this episode. We're not actually going to be doing much exploring or building or redstoning or fighting. I think there's something a little bit overdue. I have had these wolfies over here, my little boys, over here for almost like 6 or 7 episodes. I think we got these guys in episode 4, that huge data dump that I kind of actually forgot about that happened, I guess. But nonetheless, we need to kind of bring life to this area over here. We've got, we've got so many things at this base that I don't really ever really talk about, because I normally just find them off camera. I do it off camera, and I think that's gonna change here. That is definitely gonna change. So why don't we get this junk out of our inventory here? As I'm doing this little inventory management, I guess I can talk about the fact that I did go to the end in episode 9 right after, and got myself a beautiful pair of elytras. We got a wingdings with mending and unbreaking 3, along with our noggin protector, our booty buffer, and our footy guards. So we are looking spaz. What's the word I was just looking for? My brain just spazzed out, like I was saying spaz out. No, we're looking all jazzed out. That's what I was trying to say. So let's jump right into this. Rusty. Which one of you boys is named Rusty? I think it's you. Because the first comment, actually, on any of my... don't be breeding right now. I don't need more dogs. Thank you. My first comment on any of my videos was actually from a nice... I cannot remember his name. I think his name was David. He suggested, actually, to name our... It wasn't Rusty. It was Dusty. I'm an idiot. There it is. See, we have... Dusty and Rusty. There we go. And you guys can be, you know what, fitting orange and yellow, because, well, Rusty would probably be brown, but Dusty, you can be yellow. Dusty and Rusty. Yeah, David, thank you so much for the comment back in the early days. That was the first comment on any of my videos. I felt like that was kind of a special moment for me because it's like, whoa, people are watching this. People are paying attention to me. So, you know what? We're gonna go with Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria. This has a special backstory, and most of these names actually do have a little bit of a backstory. But I'm not gonna be telling that whole backstory today because that would probably take like 3 hours episode. So, you know what? Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria, you are now deemed the royalty of this kingdom. Yes, sorry to tell you, but you get assassinated in World War I. Yeah. So there's a little bit of a backstory there. And you know what? We can I feel like the Archduke would probably be wearing green. A pretty royalty color. Purple is royalty. Whatever. I'm too lazy to change it. Carl. Yes, another backstory. This is actually a meme. Carl, of course, he'd probably, he's pretty depressing actually half the time, so he's probably gonna be gray. Carl, my favorite show, The Walking Dead. Um, Carl Grimes, the zombie fighting teenage boy. I actually take a lot of inspiration from him. He's um not as the actual like zombie fighting guy, but the actor. He's a really nice kid. He's actually my age, so really appreciate him and all that he does for the show. And you know what? The next dog that we're gonna name here is going to be Pepperjack. I don't know if you guys know, but Pepperjack is actually the name of my dog. And I'm going to turn on my webcam just for a second so that you guys can see her. Hey, Pepperjack. Hey, hey, hey. Pepper laying on my bed. She ain't listening. I'm tempted to take my webcam off just for a second, just so you guys can see her. Hey, Pepperjack. Hey, dog. Dog. Ain't she a pretty thing? I want to do more videos with her. See, because I feel like that's something that you guys might want to see. And if it is, let me know down in the comments. Hashtag Pepperjack if you guys want to see me do like a little animated film with Pepperjack in it. I'm going to actually turn off my cam because you probably don't want to see all that right at this hour. It's pretty late. Pepperjack actually has a black collar that has skull bones on it. So I'm going to put black as her thing there. And Hunter, here we go. One of my best friends in high school. Hunter was a great friend, and he's one of the few people that still talks to me today. And one of my favorite colors is actually light blue. I don't actually know his favorite color, but I'm sure it's not that important. I'm sure he'd just be happy to be here. Aren't you, Hunter? Yep, okay. He'd probably be telling me to shut up right about now. So let's look through here. We've got Swimmer, another one of my best friends. He was pretty much those two, Hunter and Swimmer. That's his little code name. He was one of the best swimmers on our team, and I say one of the best. I really mean the best. He carried us. His shoulders were so sore after the season after the amount of carrying he did. And because Swimmer, you wore a certain hoodie all throughout high school that was lime green, I'm going to dub the lime green Swimmer. All right, now we've got Concussion, and Concussion, let's go with white. Okay, well, I will be right back with that little bit of bone meal. I can't believe I just bone mealed the the grass on accident. Ash, what are you doing? Get back here, Ash. Oh, by the way, Ash, my first dog that we had. So happy to have him. Concussion, Carl, Archduke Franz Ferdinand. By the way, this is going to be a story probably for another day. I want to actually animate that story, so that's why it's going to wait a little bit. Harriet Tubman. Now, where did he go? There we go. William Howard Taft. These two, William Howard Taft and Harriet Tubman, are going to go together because in a little bit of a story back here, but when I was in DC for a school trip, the one exhibit I wanted to see at the monument, the Arlington Cemetery, is that what you call it? Yeah. The one place I wanted to go see was William Howard Taft's grave. And I don't mean that in a creepy way, but he was the one president that was so fat that got stuck in a bathtub. And that was in high school. Like as a freshman, just hearing that story just made me crack up. I just couldn't believe that we had a president that was sorry. It's just too funny. It's just too funny. All right, so for the color of water and getting stuck in the tub, I feel like he deserves blue. Harriet Tubman, his counterpart, because it's stuck in a tub, man. You can get cyan because it's pretty close to blue, and I don't have it under lapis. Oh goodness. Okay, we have more dogs over here, and we got James von Pumperwinkel III, and this dog is actually named after just a name. I made this up. I like the name Pumperwinkel. I think it fits. And you know what? James von Pumperwinkel III, I think you deserve a pink collar for that. We've got Rocket for Rocket Raccoon. I was gonna name him Bradley Cooper, but I felt that that might have been a little weird. So for the orange of Rocket, you can have orange on you. And that Rocket name is from, of course, the Guardians of the Galaxy. And that is because I love the Guardians of the Galaxy so much. That's one of my favorite movies out there. This dog, your name is going to be Moroccan. And this name actually derives from a combination of my siblings' names. Anyway, stop talking. Purple. You can be purple. Because my sister's favorite color is purple, and I feel like that's fair. We got Carl, Archduke, Concussion, William Howard Taft, Harriet Tubman, Swimmer, Rusty Dusty Hunter, and James von Pumperwinkel, Rocket, and we've got G. Now, I cannot remember. Where is G? Did I leave G? Oh, I know where G is. We're going to have to take a short trip right on over here. As you guys can see, it's a little bit different down here by the skeleton farm. I put up a little bit of a storage system. It's very basic. Just arrows, and I just recently took out all the bones. This right here, G. Because I just like the letter G. I thought that would be kind of funny, just having a letter named dog. Bye, G. Now, the final four. I'm sure you guys are wondering, well, who, Kahmet, are these last Mr. Moohow? Obviously, you know who that is. Flesh Gordon, I'm sure you can guess who that is. And Chad and Brad. Now, who would Chad and Brad be? Two similar names. Two very similar people, I'm assuming. And let's go ahead and name Mr. Moohow in here. Mr. Moohow, you have been around since episode 1 when I called you Mr. Moohow. I'm sure you're not the same cow, but the premise is still there. Goodness gracious. Yes. The Midnight Talks, I love doing them just because of how stupid I can get. Alright, now you guys probably noticed this kind of stuff right here. We've got the beacon, and we've got the dragon egg, and the dragon heads. All things that we've gotten over the elytra finding. Now, hello, Mr. Horse. This is our very first horse that we ever tamed in this world. And his name is going to be Flash Gordon. Because look at this. Look at how fast he is. He is our fastest. He's one of the fastest horse I think I've ever ridden on. So we are taking care of Chad right here. Let's see if we can just get him out. Hello, Chad. You are now enslaved in there forever. And Brad. And these guys, I just thought that'd be funny names. Because I wanted some names to rhyme. Because I feel like that'd be really funny. Well, guys, that is all the naming that I can do in this episode, and I feel like that's a fair trade-off for being our very first series in our YouTube channel to reach double digits. And I think that's such a special moment for me, personally, because I never actually thought, like, this whole YouTube thing was going to pan out well. I thought I'd be my normal projects. Here's how they go. I get excited about them for about a day, and then, like, 3 days later, I'm like, and then like the 4th or 5th day, I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm never doing that again. But guys, I wanted to show you guys something real quick before we went. I guess I can put these guys in there if I can break them real quick. There we go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And I guess you can count these elytra as something pretty special. But basically, we have gotten from the end dimension 58 shulker shells, which is basically 29 shulker shells, and that is actually after I made, like, I think I have, like, 11 made up, because I needed to carry around all this stuff. So, we got a decent haul. I had ventured into, like, 3 end cities. 2 of them had the Elytras, the end ships. And guys, this is so much loot here. I don't even know what to do with all this stuff. But over these next couple episodes, I kind of want to let you guys in on a little secret. Next couple episodes, we will be finishing this area in here, and this will be probably the last buildings that we add to Rotendo. Oh, hello, Mr. Zombie, or Husk, whatever your name is. Rotendo has been an ongoing project since, obviously, day 1. Now, I want to finish this area, kind of solidify it as my starter base, and I feel like that'd be cool, but I need to basically make it look good, because I'm not leaving this place, just, you know, stuff strewn everywhere, and all these tiki torches just thrown about. I kind of want to make this look more like a person has actually lived here, rather than just me, a Minecraft player, has, like, been living here. So that's on the prospects for future. Wait, is that an extra dog, or is that Ash? That might be Ash. That is Ash. Okay, yeah, that is on the prospects for the future episodes. So yeah, you expect a bit of more building here, just so I can kind of solidify this area. And after I solidify what I feel like is good enough for this base, I'm gonna be moving out. Maybe not all my items and stuff, but I'm gonna be moving to a different area to build. I'm not cramped here, but I want. This is an infinitely expanding world. I can go literally anywhere and go build. I could go over there and build. I could go over there and build. There's actually been a Savannah Mountains that, I know this is a Savannah Mountains, but it's a giant mountain. And I want to build an African village on top of the mountain. And I want to build a desert village. I want to build a medieval castle city. I want to build a modern residential suburban blah, 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 blah. I want to do all this stuff. And this is all things for the future, obviously, which, to get to the future, we have to deal with the present, which is finishing this base. So, guys, that is about all the time I have for today's little episode of me naming everything and catching you guys up on recent projects I'm going to write on Flash Gordon. I just want to thank you guys all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video at all, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help with my channel when you do all that stuff. Oh, did I just hear a bunny butt die? Oh, I'm sorry. Come here. Come here, bunny. Okay. Sorry, he just distracted me. I couldn't believe that he just was so rude. Just come up to me and distract me. But anyways, guys, the media links, you can find them in the description. You can find me on all those social media links and find updates that I post on there and little stuff that I talk about, whatever. You know, just go follow me on them. Go ahead, do it. And anyways, guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.